EastEnders cast Ronnie Akon as mysterious character in Linda Carter plot. Are you excited for this? She's
Big
basically
Ronnie Akon. As Ronnie Ancona, I think.
uh
More apt. Not
uh
Akon.
I'm gonna call her Akon. I think it's better.
I mean, it's on the Watch Walford bingo card. You never get names correct, but it's just how it is. Adam Woodyat,
Adam
another
Woodyard.
one, another classic. Yeah, there's no CK on it.
I'm
It's just a
Irish.
double T.
I'm Irish. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. So she's been cast. As a bully, I believe. I believe that's what they are. I believe this is what
I don't
it's.
know if it's a bully.
I think it is. I'm pretty
I think
sure.
the whole premise is she is one of Linda's old school friends. And I think and so basically the premise of this is in 2026, probably at the start of the year, definitely not any of the big episodes at the start of the year, let's be honest. But at the start of the year, she is seemingly gonna come on in and she is gonna be Linda's old school friend. And typically in these sort of situations, if it's somebody you knew from school, fundamentally, a lot of people, some people never progress from that point onwards. And when you meet someone you knew from school, there's a chance that that the dynamic just goes back to who you were when you were in school. So I feel like that's probably what's going to happen with Linda and Ronnie, who's I think the character's called B.
Yeah, baby.
Um, So yeah, a Linda high school reunion, intriguing, and it says two women will have very different accounts of what it was like back in the day. I mean, uh, I mean, Linda at that point in time was with Mick, of course. Obviously, Mick's gone now, so I feel like let's be honest, that's probably all Mick and Linda did in school. I mean, they had some backstory, right, where she was like a model. She was supposed to be like a former Page 3 girl. They had that little story. Um, Obviously, Kelly Bright tells the funny story how she had to walk around in like high heels and have like chicken breasts, like padding out the bra to to kind of, you know, have that image. But I think I mean, I don't know. I think this is interesting. I'll say this: I have no background in knowing who Ronnie Ancona is. I did a little tertiary browse. An impressionist. Someone does impressions of famous people, which I mean, it's cool, but also, honestly, it's more impressive if people manage to actually get work. Honestly, like, how do you get paid for doing impressions of other famous people? That's just crazy. But I mean, she's done a whole lot of stuff, right? She's done Last Tango in Halifax, which also I have not seen. She did The Big Impression. Uh, she starred in the sketch show. She's done a whole lot of stuff in TV, and if you look at her like filmography, she doesn't really get big kind of consistent roles, but she does get cast in a bunch of stuff for a bunch of TV, bunch of one-off episodes, bunch of stuff like that. A big kind of comic in a sense. And yeah, there's just so many like different, hey, she was in this comedy show. And yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting one to see how they kind of do this. And also wondering how exactly, is she a long-term character? Is she going to be there for a little stint? I think I read somewhere that it's more of a stint rather than a long-term thing. But sometimes in soap, those 6-episode runs can go into 7, like 10 years of your next like future. So, yeah. Do you wanna read some of the quotes in the article?
Yeah, I will go ahead and read that. So EastEnders says cast comedian and actor Ronnie Akon are best known for The Big Impression and Last Tango in Halifax, as a mysterious new character in the upcoming storyline for Linda Carter that will kick off in the new year. Akon, who has been in the game for 30 years now, famously impersonating Peggy Mitchell, Kat Slater, and Sharon Watts, among others. But now she's getting her own EastEnders role in the form of B, or Bay, or uh,
Just B.
B, and B, no surname given yet, which is intriguing. That is her last name, no surname given yet, which is intriguing.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a long
But have
one.
the writers just forgotten to give her a surname?
No, her surname is no surname given yet. That's her surname. Will be introduced at Linda's high school reunion. Also, how are they going to do the high school reunion? It's just going to get a bunch of people there, just like a bunch of old people talking about the
I mean, we
past.
don't know anybody who went to Linda's school other than Mick, so it's easy. Just get a bunch of 40-somethings.
Stuart went.
He's not showing up.
Um,
You
oh,
think Stuart's the kind of person to go to a high school reunion?
I might,
See all the faces that he battered every day.
ah, ah, uh, although the two
And
women,
also, Mick and Linda may have gone to different schools.
okay, although the two women will have very different accounts of what it was like back in the day. They went to school in the 80s, didn't they? Or was it the 70s? Um,
40 years ago.
It looks like Bea is set to hit the Walford, where she will be at the centre of a whole host of drama. As her backstory is revealed, she is sure to have a lasting impression on all those she encounters. The show states. And then here's a photo of her in a lovely jacket, lovely leopard print, which means she's just Slater. Um, uh, Anacon,
Laura McQueen.
Anacon said, I am honoured to have been invited to join the iconic uh, this, what the fuck's that? Institution that is EastEnders, and to go on this whirlwind of a journey with such an unpredictable, nuanced, and complex character as Bay. I hope audiences have as much fun watching her as I have bringing her to life. I'm delighted to welcome the immensely talented Ronnie to EastEnders playing the character of B. So boss Ben Whiteley added, B's character is mysterious, and we're thrilled to have an estimated actress, esteemed actress and comedian like Ronnie playing her. And then there's Linda. Here's Linda a bit pissed off. Fans won't have too long to see B's first scenes, as Ronnie has already started filming the school reunion. Is set to air in early 2026. Although we haven't got an exact date yet. Sorry.
Well, why not Digital Spy? Why the fuck? No, yeah, fine. It's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, Linda's kind of been in purgatory for a while, and kind of reasonably so. She had a pretty packed couple of years, and all in all, I don't really blame them for kind of letting Linda breathe a little bit. I mean, she's been on a cruise for fucking about 3 months now. So and that's the right thing. I respect it. I appreciate it because at the end of the day, as I said before, she had a pretty long stint. She had a pretty long stint as basically the lead character of Clenshaw's era, and hasn't really gotten to do much under Ben Whaley. And of course, with the pub no longer being Linda's, and a lot of the moving parts, we're going to see what Linda does outside of the Vic. And the last time Linda was outside the Vic, they quickly went, "Oh shit, shit! Let's put it back in. Put it back in. Put it back in the Vic, please. Oh God, no! What's Linda gonna do?" But yeah, just kind of crazy, really. I don't know. I look forward to this. I'm not too, as I said before, I'm not too familiar with what Ronnie Anconi has done. I've seen her do some impressions. She did an impression of Ruby Wax. Does the right impressions, not too bad, as someone who can't do any impressions, fair play. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like. It's hard to gauge. I mean, first and foremost, if the phrasing of as to who this character is she leaves a lasting impression on everyone. um, Whirlwind of a journey, unpredictable, nuanced, and complex. Mysterious. She's gonna be a fucking bitch. to put it in the most crude way possible, she's got to be a massive cow. and that's going to be the character. She's probably not going to be too friendly. She's probably going to be a bit, I don't know, maybe she's a bit of a mean girl in a sense where, Linda kind of sees this, but she feels like she has to like defend a school friend, even if she doesn't really feel it or she's not that person anymore. But as I said before, when people find someone they've not seen for a while, you do kind of go back to how things were in a sense. So yeah, it feels like B's gonna be a bit of a piece of shit, really. But I mean, talented actress playing them. I think all in all, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous if we start doing more castings. We're going, oh, they have a dark side. They do. Because, look at Coronation Street right now and the amount of characters they've went, wow, this character, he's really cool, but he's got a dark side. It's like, oh, fucking hell. Do all characters have to have a dark side, please? Can we just not, please? Can we have some nice, happy characters for once, please? But, that's some Coronation Street slander. But, you excited for this?
Yeah, yeah. I look forward to seeing B and the show in the new year. I can't wait to see how long she sticks around for. Honestly, hope we see some flashbacks of what the school was like all those 40 odd years ago. Just a side note, just out of curiosity, because obviously it's a thing as well. Would you attend your secondary school reunion
Oh,
or
fuck no. I got too much shame. I
fair
got
enough?
too much shame.
See,
I also, all the people I would have wanted to take from school, I still know now. There's a reason why all the other friendships died.
you gotta go to your high school reunion, but you gotta go disguised as a trans person. So you just pretend you're a woman. That's all you do. And then like when they ask you, you just go, well, I just years ago. And that's what I would do. I just fuck with people, but I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go honestly. I'd be too disinterested in going. Not really my vibe, you know.
Feels like a good way for me to get beat up in my backwards ass town. Also felt like I'd be doing a disservice to the trans community.
Uh, but
I'm not going to use it for shock value. There are people with actual struggles.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't attend it. No, no, no seriousness, I
No.
wouldn't. It will be.
Oh, so I don't know why Linda's going. Like, Linda's had a really shit life. Why obviously, to introduce this character, sure. But, like, I don't know. People who actually go to high school reunions are probably just a bit sad, let's be real. Maybe it's a cool thing, but I don't know. I didn't really fuck with high school that much. Didn't really fuck with school that much in general. Um,
Me either.
you know, After I left, I abandoned most of the friendships I had. So why the fuck do I want to see them 10 years on just to see who's got fat, who's got kids, and who's mentally ill like me?